everyone, and welcome back to Plug In. We've got a lot to talk about today, so without further ado, let's jump right into it. Today's episode is going to start by giving a recap of the latest games and console release that happened this week, talking about the latest Xbox 20th anniversary announcement, and much more as well. With all the introduction stuff out of the way, let's move on to the first topic. Now this week saw the release of some exciting games and a new console variation. Starting off with the games, we have Far Cry 6 for the Xbox Series X and S, as well as the PlayStation 5 consoles. Far Cry 6, I believe, continues the Far Cry saga, and is focused on an ongoing rebellion with various weapons and pets to assist you in your goal. Next up is the highly anticipated Metroid Dread for the Nintendo Switch system. Metroid Dread continues the 2D Metroid story that I believe was left off at the 3DS family of systems. I may be wrong on this since I haven't played Metroid. A lesser known game on the Switch eShop recently had a sequel release this week as well, that game being Tory 2. Tory 2 is the sequel to Tory 3D, which featured various unlockable characters running, flying, jumping, all that good stuff, and more across various platforms while under a time limit. Both of these games only cost $1 US, and the sequel is a game that I am very excited to play, because I played the first one while waiting for Pokemon Snap to come out, and it was honestly one of the most fun games I've played in a very long time. Now we're moving into the bigger stuff, as of recently, with Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. This game was released this week as well, specifically on October 5th, 2021, and the gameplay of this game is similar to Super Smash Bros., but this game features various Nickelodeon characters such as Avatar, SpongeBob SquarePants, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and a whole lot more, battling out on stages themed to their show. And speaking of Super Smash Bros., the final DLC fighter for Fighter Pass 2 was revealed to be Sora from the Kingdom Hearts series. This fighter announcement also marks the end of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and we here at Plugin would like to thank Mr. Sakurai for all of the memories and fun times we have had playing all the various Smash Bros. Over the years. And finally, the Nintendo Switch OLED model was released on October 8th, the same day as Metroid Dread as well. This new version of the Switch has a much better kickstand and a bigger and brighter screen. It should be noted though that due to the new size of the console, the current grips and other accessories that worked with the previous model do not work with the OLED at the time of recording this. This is because the OLED model is about 1 inch bigger on the sides, which means that any of your grips, such as your Satisfies or whatever else, those were made for the previous Switch model, and because of that size difference, obviously they are not compatible. This will be changed in a couple weeks once the grips and stuff catch up to the OLED, but just for now it should be noted. And moving on to the Xbox, in honor of the upcoming 20th anniversary of Xbox this year, more specifically on November 15th, 2021, Microsoft has announced a new controller and a new headset that will be releasing. The 20th anniversary special edition wireless controller will retail at $70 US and feature the same button layout as the current X and S style controllers. But when you connect this controller to any Xbox Series S or X console, you will unlock an exclusive 20th anniversary dynamic background for that console. This background can be unlocked infinite times just by connecting it to any Series X or S console. So let's say you connect it, you have this background, and then you accidentally change it to something else. All you need to do is reconnect the controller and you'll have it again, even if it's already been connected. So they also said in the announcement post that if you have this controller connected to your console and you take it to a friend's house and connect it to their console, that console will also get the background too. And then for the 20th anniversary special edition stereo headset, this will retail at about the same price of $70 US, but unlike the controller, this headset will only be exclusively offered on the Microsoft Store and features special theme design and the latest sound enhancements and all that stuff that the current headsets have. I don't follow those personally, so about all I can say for that. There will also be more merchandise and other things coming up as it nears November 15th as well. And with all of that stuff covered, it's time to unplug. If you like what we do here, then be sure to share it with your friends. And if you're new here or you missed an episode, you can find all of the previous ones from both seasons wherever you are listening to this episode at. For the Plug In Podcast, I'm Cade McChesney. Goodbye and have a great night.